So we have basically 5 stages that we're utilizing in a self-defense situation. The first one is the most obvious, and it continues through all of them, and it's awareness and observation. And this is where we're starting. So we're gonna, wherever we are, or when we're approaching a situation, when we enter into a room or a location, the first thing we'll do is observe. If we do see a situation where a person is there, and now we're gonna observe whether how they're moving, the way in which they're moving. So if they're moving dodgy, or if they're moving like they're checking their pockets, or they're looking over their shoulder or something. Any kind of movements like this, what do you think it indicates?
Suspicious, they're up to something.
They're definitely up to something. With the tapping of the body, what do you think that would indicate?
Searching for something. Involved, a weapon, anything.
That's right. So we're aware it's possible they have a weapon on them. Whether it be a knife or something small, it don't matter. A screwdriver don't matter. But when somebody is touching body, or that they're checking, and they're in the conversation, you're observing that from a distance, you know there's a possibility for a weapon. So that changes our approach to the situation. If that's not taking place, then we know, okay then, if the person's acting weird, then it may be unbalanced or there may be something else going on. That's one of the first things we're doing. We're observing the reaction of the person, how they're moving, and their facial expressions, their eye, all these things we're observing. We're also trying to avoid an encounter in the situation. So we're doing all our best. So this could be, if it's out in the world, walking across the road, stopping for a moment, changing direction. If it's in our school patrol moment, in that particular situation, it's a further assessment of the situation. It's an observed situation, but in this case, it's a threatening situation. So we're going to prepare ourselves to engage in the situation. If we're preparing ourselves, what do you think this means? Yeah, and what would that be? What would be we do in first aid? If I give an example, there's something that we naturally do when there's an incident or someone is injured.
Assess the situation.
Assess the situation. Once we've assessed that, which is observation, which we've done, then you call for assistance, depending upon the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If the situation you observe, you put our weight in this world here. To put ourselves into the situation without support can be dangerous. But then if there are other adults around, and as you're a group, another member may not be aware. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing we do is that we call for assistance from around. Make sure everyone's calling for a thank you. Engagement. We've got 3 stages, isn't it? Engagement, the confrontation itself. And we have 5 stages of strategy, but we're not going to go too deep into that. But after we have the engagement of the situation, then we have the escape of the situation. So through assessing the situation, preparing yourself for the situation, and then engaging the situation and escaping from the situation, all these are things that we're implementing into what we're going to do when we start training in a moment.